What's up, you guys? Today's gonna be a fun video. We're doing an Ask Me Anything. We got so many questions in from Instagram and the community tab. I haven't done one of these since 50,000 subs, and this is just a fun little episode seeing how we did hit 100,000 earlier this year. I want to thank everybody for it. This is a chance for you guys to get to know me just a little bit better than beyond the investor behind the screen. I got Viv over here helping me to ask the questions, so let's have some fun. I hope you guys enjoy.
Did you go to university?
So less than a year. Really, it was just over a semester and a bit that I went to UVic, University of Victoria. I've never been a huge fan of the school system myself, and especially at the time, you know, being like younger, just out of high school, I was way too early for me to know what I wanted to do. But yeah, I did a year at University of Victoria.
Did you play ball in high school?
I did. Big basketball player, big basketball fan.
Good?
Was it good? I was okay. I was okay, yeah. Like, wouldn't say the best, but pretty good. Like, I was athlete of the year for my school, and I got a bunch of awards for our team. We were always in our city, Richmond. We were number one or, you know, number two, like top of the league, and went to the Lower Mainlands provincials pretty much every year. So we were always pretty good. And yeah, I did play a lot of basketball. I still play a lot of basketball. That's like one of my hobbies, but coronavirus has really messed that up. So haven't been playing too much recently.
Your odds on the Canucks making the playoffs?
I don't watch the Canucks, man. What are you doing? I can answer that question. I don't really watch the Canucks. NHL is the one sport that I don't watch. So I wish I had an answer for you there. I have no clue, to be honest.
Okay, Kabir asks, who is the naughtiest pet?
This one's pretty naughty, but they're all naughty. So we got 3 pets, and they all are naughty in their own way. We got Bailey, we got Reggie, who you guys, the long-term viewers of the channel, is gonna remember Reggie because this goes way back. But she was our first kitty, and then Bailey was our first puppy, and now we got a second kitty. Ollie's the weirdest. I'd have to give it to Bailey. She's so naughty sometimes, but like, she's so sweet. She's super sweet, but she's also super naughty. They're all pretty young too, right? They're all like under
3.
They're all under 2. Reggie's 3 already?
Reggie's 3.
Oh crap, yeah. Well, Reggie's 3 then, so
3, 2.
3, 2, and 1 basically. We have Ollie, who's, I want to get him.
Yeah, go get him.
Okay, I'm gonna get him. Well, this guy just woke up from his nap, so he's gonna be extra grumpy right now. But he's also the most cuddly of them all. He's our little baby. He will let you do pretty much whatever you want to him. And the cats and dogs all get along. They all love each other. Hi, bud. They're all naughty in their own way. It really is. I guess that is a bad answer.
That is a bad answer.
Okay, let me think about this. I think Reggie's the naughtiest. The most annoying. She's definitely the most annoying.
She's the one that can't get away with being naughty.
Yeah, this guy can because he's still a baby. Okay, next question.
Okay.
I want to pick Reggie up and Ollie up at the same time. Okay. Bless you. There you go.
Best place to visit in the summer?
Anywhere? Bailey came. Bailey, come here. Come up here, buddy. Come up here.
She's so awkward. Why are her legs stiff?
We got the results for Bailey, by the way. From, if anyone remembers from the last one. I'll post them up on the screen. What was that next question?
Best place to visit in the summer?
I'd probably say Hawaii. I don't know, Hawaii would be a good guess. I mean, you could pretty much go there whenever, but like a nice day in Hawaii with a pool, oh, that's...
What's back squat 1 RM?
Back squat? How much? 1 rep max. I'd say like not much more than 2 plates and a bit. Like, I mean, 1 rep max I could probably do like 2 plates and a half, but it's not really one of my fortes.
What did your dad think when you decided to give up your license and pursue YouTube?
Well, at first he thought it was a little bit of a stretch. It was a little bit... He was never not supportive of me. My dad's always been the most supportive person in anything that I've done. So it wasn't like he was like looking bad and down upon it, but he definitely didn't realize the amount of reach that YouTube had and that social media had. And he's not like, he's no boomer. I mean, he is, but he's no like boomer. He's very in tune with the times. And for the first few months of like starting to get some traction and progress, he learned very quickly that this is a legitimate thing to do. And I mean, you guys will know soon what's going on, but he's all in. But at first he definitely like, he's like, you're gonna stop working at the firm, you're gonna give up your license to do a YouTube channel.
He had his doubts.
He had his doubts, but supportive. Yeah, doubt but supportive. That's a good way to summarize it. Yeah.
Any tips for someone who wants to be a young homeowner?
Tip number 1, get out of Vancouver, get out of Toronto. I own this home here that we're in, this apartment. Obviously not outright, but we have a mortgage on it. But even this was it's so tough. The cost of, the price of an apartment condo here, you can go to, other places that aren't maybe as desirable and get, homes. One of the things we're looking at is, the next home, the next big house. And you're literally looking at millions of dollars. And if you live somewhere like, Richmond or Vancouver or Toronto, these are like the costs of like mansions in Beverly Hills and like it's Florida. It's just, it doesn't make sense. But obviously, if you have any tips, just keep sock money away. I'd say overall, save up for that down payment if it's something that's in your means and affordable. And that's a tough question for millennials and anyone really, depending on where you live. Tough one.
Do you have any interest in building up a portfolio in real estate?
I don't. I've considered it quite heavily. And other than this home that we have, I mean, the goal is that we will buy a home, in fact, build a dream home over the next whenever. That's our kind of goal over the next few years. And I would turn this into a rental home. But aside from that, probably not much else. I'm starting to realize there's a lot that goes into it. And if I want that passive income, I'd rather just go buy dividend stock. That is so much easier in my opinion.
Hi, Brendan. I want to ask you, what's your FI number? And when do you plan to retire?
FI stands for financial independence number, like kind of like that.
The goal?
Kinda, yeah. I don't have a set number in mind, like a lot of people would. The way I plan goals is not as stingy. Like I'm not much of a, like direct planning number type of person whatsoever. So no, I don't have that golden number to hit. I just kind of dream big. My goal would be within the next 10 years with what I've got going on. Hopefully, if all goes well, that should be where I can comfortably retire and have passive income coming in 10 years. Yeah. 35. Yeah. Maybe.
Wow.
We'll try. We'll see what we can do. Like aggressive but realistic goal. It's that'd be a. I don't have a set number.
Wait, you want to retire at 35?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if I would want. I don't think.
You want to have enough money where you could if you want to.
Yeah, so I don't think I would ever want to retire and stop working. I could never, even if I've done this YouTube thing, which I don't ever plan to. This is gonna be as long as YouTube lets me. If that were to not be the case, I would find something else to do. I'd find the next project. I'd find something else. I don't think that's ever gonna stop. But what I'm talking about is like financial numbers wise, that just projecting out. I think that's kind of realistic to suit the lifestyle that I need. Like,
what Asian mix are you?
I've been asked this before. My mom's from the Philippines. She's from Bicol, which I haven't been there, but we did go to the Philippines like pre-COVID, right before COVID happened. Oh my God, so beautiful, so nice. That was my first time ever going. We went to Palawan, we went to Manila, obviously, and Coron. More of like the, I guess, touristy places. But I haven't gone to my mom's like hometown or area. But yeah, Bicol. And then my dad's from Manitoba, so that's my mix. Spent a lot of time in Manitoba over the years.
Favorite pizza toppings?
You
like pepperoni?
I don't.
You do.
Since when?
You like a lot of meats.
I like meats, but like not for pepperoni. But yeah, I do like pepperoni, I guess.
He likes Hawaiian.
I'll go Hawaiian, a nice Hawaiian one with like cheese. I like lots of cheese. There's a pizza place in Steveston here that makes really good ones. I've never tried those crazy ones because I'm not the biggest seafood fan, but anything with like a type of, meat, cheese, maybe even a blue cheese. Ooh, the one in Whistler, the beef and blue cheese one. It's really good. Yeah, that would be the one. Beef and blue cheese. Blue cheese crumble. True. Yeah. Blue cheese doesn't really sit too well with me, but I still like it. I'm still gonna eat it.
What is the best way to get your course? Keep up the great videos.
You gotta, if you want to get the course, you have to go through the process that everyone else does. You gotta click the link below. You have to watch the video to make sure that it's even something you want, and then you have to book a call with our team. We have, sometimes it's me. It's not me these days, but sometimes if we're super busy, I'll be on the call, and some of you may have spoken to me or our team. You have to go through a screening process, and they will literally ask you questions and make sure that what we're offering is right for you. That's the only way currently. Down the road, will we just open it up to everybody? That could be the case, but at this point, you click the link in the description and you go through our process. That's how we do it, each and every time.
What was your most risky investment, and what did you learn?
You know, I haven't really taken on any extremely risky investments because I've been doing it for so long with this kind of set. You guys know the type of investing that I do. I haven't actually taken any extreme losses for that exact reason. I haven't gone, all in on some very risky companies because I stick with what I know and what I'm comfortable with. When I initially bought Snapchat, it dropped quite significantly, but it's done quite well. Like that was, I'd say, my one little taste of just buying an IPO blindly, and it's picked up, thankfully, which I still own, but that was probably one of the bigger drops. Other than that, that's probably it. Yeah, I don't lose money. I'm not joking.
What has been your most expensive guilty pleasure or luxury purchase?
My guilty pleasure personally is I definitely go for massages a lot. Honestly, what I do, like while I'm getting my either a body massage or a foot massage, I'm like planning out my scripts. So it's kind of work and pleasure at the same time.
Just a guilty pleasure, or I guess luxury purchase.
Should I or no?
What would you say? Wait, I'm losing my voice. Why am I losing my voice? Do you hear it?
Yeah.
I have no water.
There has been a couple luxury purchases just for almost like celebration things, and it's been kind of close. Yeah, I get Viv a lot of things. I do.
Not a lot, just a couple.
A couple things.
Yeah, a couple.
A couple luxury things.
A couple though, not a lot. You make it sound like you're buying it for me every day.
Well, not every day, but
Yeah.
there's been
Make it sound like not as like.
a lot. It's just like some.
Huh?
It's like a couple things.
Just like a few.
A few things.
You have just as many, is what I'm saying.
True. We kind of treat ourselves to, some nice clothes here and there, nice little, a bag here and there, or, just like kind of a little bit of expensive extravagant stuff, like, but not a lot. That's just it's so extra. I just got a new jacket, a new hoodie, which was insanely expensive, and should I get it? I want to get it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so you guys know me. I like my hoodies. I'm not even gonna bother to say the price of this stupid little thing. But yeah, that was one of my recent purchases. I'm not gonna put that there either.
We like to splurge here and there, but we're always careful.
Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. We like to splurge here and there, but we're always careful.
What's your dream car?
Dream car? I'm not a huge car person like a lot of other people are. I do have some that I like. I think right now the big Tesla. What is it? The Model X or the Model? I think it's the X that I like. I hated them at first. I thought they were disgusting, but I know Jeremy, financial education. I seen his big yellow one or blue one or whatever it is. Like, it's growing on me, and I like big cars. I could see myself driving that if I ever go electric. We do have a nice car right now too, which is another one of those little luxuries. No one asked. Well, he kind of asked in the last question, but yeah, nobody asked. True. But yeah, no, my I do kind of drive my dream car right now, but my dream car could be I'd say right now the Tesla. It's always subject to change.
You drive my dream car.
I drive her dream car. I think this light is like very
Did I ask you the tattoo question, or you skipped that one?
I don't think you asked that.
Or you didn't answer properly?
I don't think you asked that.
Do you have any tattoos? If not, any ideas for future tattoos?
No, none so far. No future ideas. No.
How good is your handicap playing golf?
I do golf a fair amount, but I'm by no means like super good. I mean, I try to break, like, a good round of golf for me would be breaking it. I break 100 pretty consistently, but I've never like shot below 90. So that's kind of the range. And like some days I'll go and I'll shoot over 100. So that's really my range. After this year, this spring, I'm going to improve my game. That's one of my big goals this year, is to get better at golf. I'll get those numbers down, but yeah, I'd say anywhere between the, like some of my best games would be the 90s, 93s ish. And then some of the worst games, like there's definitely been some bad games out there. 120 plus.
What's your favorite place to visit on Vancouver Island and why?
I don't even know if Powell River counts as Vancouver Island. Like, I don't know if that's technically the island. It's the Sunshine Coast, I know that. If that is on the island, that's got to be my favorite place, because that's got some new ties. That's where my dad's obviously over there now. So, I mean, you got to take 2 ferries to get there. So, I would classify that as an island. You got to take a ferry, you're going to an island.
Who wins 1v1 on the court, you or Jesse?
Me, every time.
Really?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, if I actually tried, I mean, like, I'm bigger than him, right? So
Like dirty.
it's not dirty. It's just using what you got. Like, if he's fast, he's gonna be quick, and if I'm bigger, I'm gonna be a little more.
A little more what? Slow?
You're on his side.
Do not fear, because we're in a rush to get back to Richmond because I got to kick my brother's ass in basketball. Boo! Ha! We're making a cooking video. Guess who's getting cooked? Oh!
Run it back.
Oh my god! No. Oh, come on! Oh! No! Hey champ, what do you have to say for yourself, brand Beavis investing?
It's tough, man. It's tough out here.
He's too fat. He's too fat for either of us. He's too fat. That's all it is.
No, he can beat me sometimes, but majority of time, like 10 out of 10 times, I'd win like 7 or more.
7 is not a lot.
This,
You said
8.
every time.
I'd win 8 times out of 10 if I really tried.
Okay, so say like 80%.
80% of the time.
Don't say every time.
What's that saying?
You are such a liar.
What's that saying, baby?
What's saying?
It's like 60% of the time I'm right all the time.
Stings the nostrils. In a good way.
Yeah.
Brian, I'm gonna be honest with you, that smells like pure gasoline.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Is there such a thing as too much diversification?
Definitely. Of course. Diversification is a term.
Diversification.
No, diversification is a term that was diversification. It was kind of made popular by Peter Lynch because it's essentially, you have to understand how assets correlate with each other, and you want to get enough diversification amongst sectors and stocks that there's a beneficial relationship. But like once you start getting so many stocks, you don't get that same benefit, and then you just have a bunch of stocks to manage. So yeah, there's definitely you can over diversify for sure. 100%.
What are your thoughts on Bitcoin for now?
I don't follow crypto obviously as closely to the stock market, but if you've understood crypto and Bitcoin and the blockchain, even going back a few years, you could have seen the applications. And I think that's really coming to fruition now with all these big companies getting involved. Is very, very tough to argue. Oh, do you want to ask the question about NBA Topshots? It's very tough to argue. I can't say I know where it's going from here, but is it here to stay? I think so. In fact, I think this could be really the next real, there's a question on here that's really good.
Okay, I think it's this one. What are your thoughts on sports collectibles as an investment? Do you see yourself ever getting into something like NBA Top Shot? The new blockchain-based trading platform license by the NBA.
Yeah, so we've been talking about that. That's all she's been heard me talking about over the past couple of weeks. I find this extremely, extremely interesting and exciting. Now, I think the prices are in a bubble right now, really, because it's just pretty unexplainable. But NBA Top Shots in particular, this is something that's right up my alley. Rather than going out and buying digital playing cards, rather than going out and buying traditional playing cards and trading them like Pokemon cards, cryptocurrency has basically provided the option to kind of tokenize different things. And you can tokenize anything, really. It's really the blockchain at the end of the day, and that could be art, it could be in this case, NBA Top Shots, you literally own rights to like clips via the NBA. So you could own, LeBron dunking on somebody, or, a nice 3-pointer from Curry or whatever. And obviously some clips are rarer than others. And these clips are going for $100K a piece. And I have a personal friend who I was thinking about bringing onto the channel. Like, he's got hundreds of thousands invested in here, grown, like he invested or speculated, I guess I should say. And his portfolio is worth a few $100,000 because of this crazy increase. And do I think that's bubble prices? Probably. But that said, it just goes to show the legitimacy of, like, I think that's the way our world's kind of changing. We were talking about like Logan Paul and stuff, right? You may be able to sooner than later tokenize celebrities and influencers and essentially buy shares of anything, really, anything reasonable. And it's just crazy to think about. It could be the new world, Bitcoin and the blockchain, I should say, not Bitcoin, but yeah, crazy. Check out NBA Top Shots. If you guys want me to do a video on that, I would be more than happy to. Such a fun topic, in my opinion.
Does your ideal girlfriend need to be an investing enthusiast as well?
I already have my ideal girlfriend, the most ideal of the world of possibly thinkable. Of course not. Like, she does invest, which I think is good. Like, it's good that you invest. She invested even before, like, with mutual funds and kind of CIBC type of thing. But now she has her money with Questrade and what do you got? Some Aritzia shares. What'd you buy yesterday? Like McDonald's or Coca-Cola or something?
I have Coke now.
Coke, Raytheon. Yeah. What else? Baidu.
I have TD.
TD. Uber. Nike.
I sold Nike.
You sold Nike? Starbucks? You sold Starbucks. She does her own investing now all through Questrade, which is super cool. She has an interest, not like a huge interest, but enough to manage it on her own. And would that be like a defining factor for me? No. It's good that she knows how to manage her own investments, but she's always been super smart with her money, and that's more or less what matters. Doesn't have
Smart with his money too.
Smart with my money too. Yeah, she manages the funds. We've been together for what now? Going on 8 years?
No. Over 8 years.
Oh, I said going. Oh yeah. Going beyond 8 years is what I meant to say.
8.5 years.
8.5 years. So yeah, we've been together for a long time. Yeah, we've been doing our thing for a little while here. So I think we can wrap it up with that. Thanks for asking the questions. I hope that was fun, guys. Like, I watched over that 50K one randomly. Like, I don't know how it came across. I was looking through my old videos and it was just fun. It's a good change up. What's crazy is I did that one during quarantine like a year ago, and we're still in quarantine. And now we're at 100K. Probably we're at like 100. We're rolling with the subscribers, and I want this to just be a fun video just so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. I thank you guys all for the love and support over the past 3 years, and I'm going to keep bringing you guys more and more content. Cliche to say, but I couldn't have done it without you guys. But that'll wrap it up for the Ask Me Anything. If you're not already following me on Instagram, pretty much all these questions came in from Instagram. So go do that. I'll put the handle up on the page. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And yeah, once again, I thank you guys for all the love and support. And we got some big things coming in the next week or two. I'm too excited to even announce it. So see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up.